Yeah, Yoster, go ahead. You're muted. Or we're not picking up your mic, one or the other. Okay. So check your audio. Maybe your audio is, and actually, this right here, I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is part of what we want to talk about and train on is how to use my um, my tools. How do I make sure I did this great video once. It was fantastic. I did a really good job on it. I was so impressed with myself. And then it sounded like this the whole time because I had the wrong microphone on.
Oh,
Right now, you're listening to me through this one. It's my whatever it is. It's
is
the
that what's in
DS2.
your computer?
What you're listening to now?
Yes. Or is
No,
that
you should be
separate
hearing it
mic?
through here. Are you hearing this now?
Yes.
Yeah. No, it was the microphone in my computer, and I thought it was the microphone sitting in front of me. And I'm like, this is not sound right. And then I realized because I was recording my videos through Zoom at the time, and Zoom picks up all the mics you have. Like right now, Zoom is picking up microphone array, which is a digital microphone. I didn't even know what that is. Microphone Scarlett 2i2, which is what this is, and then microphone as system. So it has three microphones it can pick from. And if you don't pick
Okay.
the right one, it's going to sound bad.
So
Or
this
it
is
picks the right camera, that kind of thing.
so this is a separate microphone that you have attached to
Yeah, this right here.
the computer.
This is connected to my computer through a USB port. So
Okay.
we're even going to talk about that kind of stuff as we move on. And today is not a one off. All right. Um, and if we can get Yoster, I don't know if she's got her microphone working
Can
or not.
you hear me now?
Yes, now we can.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I think it was picking it up off the desk. So but so this is just a discovery video. I know there's only like 8 of us on here, but this is more about where do I want to go? What do I want to do? What are people doing in our office? And then I'll get some guidance from you guys, some input on where do you see this going, whether we meet bi-weekly or monthly. The challenge with monthly is if you miss one, then we're not doing it again for another 3.5 weeks.
Mhm.
That's what I don't like about that. And posting more than anything else, this is definitely daily. It's not like hey, let's go do our mailer and it's once a month. So if I meet every other week or every week, we know you've had 7 days to be posting and getting it out and getting responses and getting feedback and that kind of thing. So what I'm hearing from you guys is, yeah, I need to be doing more of it. I need to be doing it more effectively. And Yoshi, you want to pick up on this one right here, talking about what consumers do with what we have here.
Is it from our brokerage or
Just can y'all see the slide I'm sharing here?
Yes. Mhm.
Okay, good. Just that consumers are going to see you
so
online.
so nowadays, whenever we go somewhere to a restaurant or anywhere, we always check it on Google, on Instagram. We try to
Like
see
something is wrong with your
reviews.
sound.
Can you
Still
hear
can't.
me?
Yeah, barely. Do you have a?
Let's
It's
see.
Sounds like you're
Can
in
you
a
hear me
tunnel.
now?
no.
What
We
about
Sound
can
now?
hear you, but it's like
Yes,
very
now
tinny.
it's better.
Yeah,
Now
now it's
it's better?
better. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
perfect. So whenever we do something, we try to see reviews, we try to check people on Instagram, on Google. It's like a resume for everyone to see you or to see your business, your restaurant, whatever business you have. So I think that as Asians, we are missing a huge opportunity when it comes to social media to not only show our knowledge about real estate, but to get people to connect to us personal way. And we can take the example of Emma whenever she shared a video or a picture of herself when she was cleaning the garden, when she was doing the garden, and then suddenly she was so beautiful going to an open house. So people can connect more to us as normal people, or like Tim for his open house. He was bored with his wife, so he started doing a funny video where both of them were dancing. and it was a very nice video, and he has the most views that video. So I think social media allow us to connect to people first to share our knowledge, especially with someone like Anthony, for example. He is so good with numbers, and he can become the go-to whenever you are trying to learn about statistic in real estate. What does it mean? What does this number mean? And we have a lot of added value from our brokerage with a lot of experienced people that can use that to promote the brokerage and each agent individually. Whenever they go and have a talk or they have a listing presentation, CMA presentation, we can use that as a brokerage for our Instagram, and then each one of us can use it individually to show our value. So again, it's like a real-time resume for words.
Yeah. I think it's what you just said there. This is, I think, maybe my generation, maybe Gen X, and a little bit of millennial. We're used to the, let me get everything together, let me get it all printed, and now let me send it out to everybody. And here's my resume that I have put together for this year and next year. And now this is my resume that I present whereas social media breaks that into, well, no, your resume is what it was today. You go to someone's Facebook page or YouTube or Instagram, and you see that the video or the posting you're looking like is 6 months old. What do you think about that? I want some input on that. What do you think about, you go to someone's site and it hasn't been updated for 4 to 5 months? What do you think?
They're not doing any business.
They may be so busy they haven't been. What else?
It's not active. The site isn't active. It's a waste of my time to go there.
Yeah. What else is new? Anything else?
They may be active, but they're not consistent.
They may be very busy in the real estate business, but you can't tell by their social media. And again, it's not that, I mean, we're very big on buy referral and notes, calls, pop buys. But even in that world, we know that people know us daily and weekly by what they see on our social media. And am I connecting with them? So we're going to get more into these types of questions when we start meeting on a weekly basis. But the whole question of, common questions that hold agents back. I'm not comfortable showing my face. I don't know what to post. I feel like I'm bragging. I don't know how to use Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. Things such as that, and then some things to overcome it. And when we get together, as we're going to start running forward with this social media platform and try to get everyone doing a lot more of this, is to show the evidence of what you have done in the past week. This isn't just a come and listen. I want these to be, I came and I'm showing you what I did. Yeah. Kristen, what you got? You're muted right now.
Yes, I know. I was finding my mute button.
Okay.
So my quick question, this is something I've struggled with. And yes, I'm an older, what am I, Gen X? I don't know what I am.
You're Gen X. No. If y'all don't have as many wrinkles as I have, you're Gen X.
I look younger, but
you might be a millennial. You might.
No, I'm not.
You're not. Okay.
I'm 50. I told you I look younger than I am. I'm 50.
Okay. Okay.
So anyway, so therefore bear with me on that. And one of my biggest questions and things that I haven't figured out quite well how to overcome is that when we older people started, it was like they said, have a business page and a personal page.
Yeah.
And I feel like that doesn't exist anymore. So correct me if I'm wrong. Does anybody else aside from me still have business and personal?
I have business and personal.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
Yes.
I do too.
Yoster, why do you have business and personal? That's interesting. Because I'm with Kristen. I'm kind of thinking I'm having a tug of war here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, me too.
Because it's like business is all business. And then on my personal, I do some of both. And then it's like, and it just becomes a lot to manage, right?
So I made a mistake by separating the two of them. I thought that I should be professional on professional page and not post stuff about myself me what I do daily, and it may be too much and it may be not interesting for people. But then I realized that people doesn't only need to know about houses when they look at my page or what the market looks like. They want to connect to me as a person. They want to see funny stuff about me. They want to see my values. They want to see what I do in my daily life. So I think that could be good, but we should put more personal content in our professional, whatever, Instagram,
Yeah.
because people need to connect to you as a person. They need to like you. They need to feel something in common so they can relate to you. They don't like to see just houses.
100% agreed.
What
It's
I
just-
do with mine is I've got my business and I will come to my page as Anthony Carr, just my personal, and share it to my personal from my business. Now, as you can see here, I got 532 followers, 408 likes. I don't know what the difference is on the two of those. But what I like about this is that I get insights on my business page. So I got a hot and cold market. Well, I can do my insights on this. What did that really reach? It reached 52 people. What I also noticed was like, oops, I forgot to share this one with anybody. And so when I come down here to this one where I shared it, look at the difference of the outreach. 1,124 views breaks down what the age and gender is. And this was the one I shared it 17 times. So it helps me at least see, is that happening? And what does that do for me? But I wanted to show you what some folks are doing in our crew that are already out there. This is Christine's. She does a lot of reels about real estate. I really like this one. Can y'all hear that? The music?
Yeah.
Here you go. So what I like about that is she just took some still shots, started with her inside the walkthrough, the pre-drywall, added some music, which is just one of the things that Facebook and Instagram provide you, royalty-free music. And she put some words on it. She put them all together, and look, she got 283 views on that. Didn't have to talk in front of the camera, just pictures, music. There you go. This is Lucia's. I like this one she did about Red Day. So this is short video. She's got some personal in here. This was, I believe, a holiday party with she and her husband. And then there they are at a ball game, some work. So she's mixing the personal and business on her Facebook page. Also very active in Instagram. Sorry about that. And then who else did I put up here for Facebook? I've got other, I'll come to you in a second, Melanie. This is Anya's. She just did this one here. And I gotta turn it on.
At 7716 Effingham Square in Alexandria, Virginia. We were here getting the house ready. It got staged today. We were just getting photos, and I am super excited because we're hitting the market tomorrow morning, and I wanted to share with you. This is a beautiful townhouse in Kingstown area, in Island Creek community. We have 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, and lots of square footage. The whole house combined, I think it's over 2,500 square feet, 3 levels, beautiful private deck, really lovely parkland behind the house, so lots of privacy. But come check this out.
And she's flowing in her pictures.
Hey guys, I'm
So that's this is Facebook. So you can see what they've done. And then I got YouTube. I won't go through all of these, but Rashana 11, she's got a channel, 2,700 subscribers. Her most popular videos got 85,000 views about a program that she had there. So once and look at this, she posted it, she set it and forget it. And she continually gets views on this, which puts her at the top of mind of who she is and what she's doing. And these are some of the shorts that she's done. This one is the Walkers, and their handle is Ask a Walker. This is a great channel. They've gone down the road of let's do videos on properties, touring of new home developments. And I want to show you what she's doing with Oakton. This is a really good example of what they do.
We're continuing our series on the pros and cons of each part of Fairfax County. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a deep dive into everything you need to know about Oakton. It's located about 15 to 20 miles west of DC and offers a blend of quiet residential charm and convenient access to Northern Virginia's major employment hubs. Many people are going to be drawn to Oakton for its combination of excellent schools, safe neighborhoods, and proximity to work centers. But like with any other area, of course, there are going to be some trade-offs, like the high housing costs and the heavy commuter traffic. So we're going to be covering the good, the bad, and maybe a few things that are kind of in between, so you can decide if Oakton checks off all your boxes. Now,
great. So what I want to point out about the Walkers is Abe started this years ago.
Hey, I'm Vernon Giscombe, your PC
Yeah,
coach.
I mean, look at this. 6 years ago, things to know about, things to know about. This is how he started out. And anytime you see a video group that you really like, go back and see their oldest stuff and see how they have grown. Because I think one of the things that we're afraid of is that we are, I'm not going to look good, but everyone with these channels did not start out as smooth and as on target as they are now. Melanie, you had your hand up. Go ahead, and then we'll go to Kristen.
I just had a quick silly question. I have been trying to share from my Facebook business to personal, and I just cannot figure out how to do it. What am I doing wrong? How do you share a post from?
Yeah, so that I'm going to reserve that for a time that we actually all get together and we can do the one-on-one kind of thing, and give the demonstration of that. And at the tail end of this, I'll answer any questions anyone has on those types of individual things. But that's exactly why we need to have the let's get social, whatever we want to call it, so that we're coming together, we're bringing these questions to bear. Because once you learn it, bang, you're off and running, and it's you have your business page very quickly, and you log in as your personal page, you visit your business page as your personal page, and then you share it into your personal career. But it's a little bit more involved in that, because you can also share it as a professional page as well. This one's mine. I think you guys will know it. By the way, please go by, subscribe. And so these are like, so look at my views here. People are like, oh, no one's watching my thing. 71 views. That is 71 people that I connected with in the last 9 days. This one is 29 people in those last 9 days. This one's 186 views. This is 126 views. This is 126. This is 129. On some of my shorts, and I'm going to linger on mine, not to brag about it, but because I don't feel embarrassed about mine. I'm not the best looking, best sounding person out there, but I'm just demonstrating what I'm doing. Okay. And hopefully you can follow me, and some of you are going to go past me. I guarantee it. See, this one's like 219 views, 705. My most popular is this one down here at 1,800, buyer market returns. And these are just people flowing through. I post these later at night at like 10 p.m. But here's what I'm looking at. If you look at if you look at all my total views, all right, here we go. I think this does it. Yeah.
Hey folks,
this shows that I've got 36,400 views lifetime. The last 30 days, I've connected with 517 people. That's what we're talking about. I'm not worried about 10 people viewing a video versus 150 viewing a video. In my world, as a realtor in Northern Virginia, DC, and Maryland, those 517 are most likely from the DC area. That's what you're building. You're building a wall of content that people are looking at. The thing about video and why we want to go forward with it is because you can see more engagement on it. You can see how long they watched it. A posting, yeah, they saw it. If they liked it, that's the only thing I can tell if they did anything. This is Tim Pearson's. They've been doing it for a long, long time. And they do a lot of reports. They do a lot of shorts. They do house tours. They do some subject topic matter. And, you know, they're getting anywhere from 10 to 150 views. And it's just that regular, consistent, flowing it out there type of thing. Now, here's I think I would call this is the social media of choice for realtors, which is Instagram. I'm not really good at Instagram. I'm getting better at it with Yoser's help. But I love this video. This is the one you were talking about, Yoser. I love this one. So watch this one from Emma.
It's a vibe, it's a state of mind. And now I want it more. It's a mood, it's a vibe, it's a state of mind. Okay, you got the floor. It's looking good. I kinda like that.
Y'all should go to her channel.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, and so she just said, this is hers, from Garden Grubby to Open House Gorgeous. So I thought she did a really good job with that one. And she's catching her crew on that, and people are watching it and liking it. And it's just showing I'm in real estate. It's fun that she did what she did. And oh, what's this? She's all grimy. Oh, look what she did. Oh, she's at an open house. That's how this is. Someone that's really taken it to another level, I think, is Miguel Anteo with the Wolf Pack. And he's got these that he's doing here on tours. You know, I like, this was funny. There we go. Oops.
I want to see with my family right now.
I'm actually eating dinner with my family. Can we do tomorrow? I have any time after 6. Or how about 3?
No, tomorrow I'm working and then I'm with my family.
What's the sale price?
It's a $1 million property.
You know what? Yeah. Give me 45 minutes. I'll be right there.
You know he doesn't do that. Now, here's Teo I want you to see some of this. He's gotten some help from professionals. So I think when you grow your channel and get going, you can see what you can do with something that they've done.
Every once in a while, a truly unique property pops up. I'm talking once in a generation. Talking about a one-of-a-kind historical 1920s home. Literally in the heart of Occoquan, Virginia, a Hallmark movie town. Oh, and did I mention it has a full acre of land? This doesn't exist anywhere else. You will never find anything like this again. Come check this out.
So this is how they're moving forward on what he's doing with his videos. But they don't all have to be, you know, professionally edited and things such as that. They can be a little bit less than that. Let me see and find one where he's just kind of, yeah, this is good. Oops.
Easy hot like they are right now, in the upper 90s and even reaching 100 degrees, your AC unit is working super hard. One of the quickest, easiest, and cheapest ways to make sure you're protecting your AC unit and saving yourself hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, is to do a rinse off of your coils on your system. Over the springtime, a lot of dust, pollen, and dirt will actually...
So this is a simple one that talks about just home care. Hey, Emma, were you on a minute ago when we showed your video?
No.
No? Okay. We did the Grub to Open House video. So tell,
nice.
Are you in a safe place? Can you give us a rundown on where that came from and why you did it the way you did it? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just going to turn off my video because I'm driving, but,
okay.
Yeah. So I always try to be more consistent with my social media than I am. And so every time I have an idea, you know, of course I totally overthink it and I'm like, oh, I could do this and this and this. And I have getting better now at just saying like, okay, just film it and like, don't worry about editing it and just do it and throw it up there. Cause I cannot tell you how many video clips I have on my phone where I'm like, okay, I'm going to put this all together in a reel later. And literally like 6 months later, it's still sitting on my phone. So this was just one where I was like,
Yeah.
I was disgusting from being in my garden and super sweaty because I have to wear all the long clothes because of the bugs and the whatever and the sun protection and all that. And I was literally rushing to an open house after that. And I was like, oh, this would be kind of funny. And so, yeah. So like, when I walked in the house, my family was like, oh my God, did you roll around in the dirt?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so then and the house that my listing is like gorgeous new build. So I was like, oh, this would be quite a juxtaposition. So
Yeah.
I just did it that way.
Good job. I love this video. It's really good. And what's important here, I think, is it's not just that you're doing video and everything out there about what's going on with AI and stuff like that. Is this video is a perfect example of authenticity. And that's what I keep hearing out there. If anybody knows Gary V, he's a huge marketing guy, built his dad's wine business on channels, YouTube, and now he's like the premier social media, guru. And what he's saying right now, it's not about the viral, it's about just plain old content, good content that you're saying. And he also keeps using the word authentic. He says, AI's got its place and you should use AI, and let's all learn to do that. We'll be bringing that into our coursework as well. But it's really more about being authentic. You want to do a good job with the video itself, but you want to be authentic. This is Sheila Quadros's. She does a lot of personal type of stuff and postings, but then she's got items like this, which is this is like, come take a look at this listing we've got. This is the listing that they got from a referral out in Loudoun County, and it just went under contract, and I think now they went to closing. So they came in and did a video, and I believe this is a video from their phone. So now Eric is the premier knowing how to do stuff on his phone, man. He's like a studio will travel, but this is from the phone. He's adding stuff to it. And then they're posting it and they're getting the likes and things like that. And then they got the hashtag type of items here.
Hey,
yeah. And Anthony, if I could just add, like, one thing I find is that I will have friends, do I want more likes or comments or whatever? Sure. But like every once in a while, I'll post something like that garden to open house video. And one of my friends will send me a text. It's not even somebody we've really talked about real estate with before, but like they'll send me a text, or when next time I see them, they'll be like, oh my gosh, I loved your video where you were like so dirty and then you went to the open house or whatever. And I don't know. I mean, that's how I very much run my business, as coming from authenticity and like, this is who I am, take it or leave it. And I also like to show people that like, I do much more personal content than I do real estate content. I would like to do more real estate content, but like, honestly, I would like people to know me for me and not for my business first.
Yeah. This is a good one. They're going to another open house, and this one's your dog walking. This is your dog walking.
Use Instagram.
Yeah.
So,
and then this is, I want to show Miguel. I see you on the channel. I had yours up here. Where'd it go?
Hey, Anthony, while
I was watching it. It made me cringe.
What was that?
I've had my hand up for a long time.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah. I'm not seeing everything on my screen here, guys. So, yeah, go ahead.
So anyway, like Emma, I'm a DC, I'm an overthinker. And so when you played the Walkers Oakton video, and she said, oh, Oakton is known for excellent schools and safe neighborhoods. And I'm like, ding, 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 for housing. Right? Like, we can't say stuff like that, can we?
Yeah, you can, believe it or not. It's not so much that when you're print advertising is when you run into an issue with when you're running into leading or steering and things like that, if you know that it's a school district that has got high score, which is exactly what she went to, Niche has it rated as.
But that's not what she said. She said excellent schools and safe neighborhood. To
Right.
me,
And then
my alarms are going off. And again,
Yeah.
I didn't do a video and I just
Yeah.
I want to know, like, can I say stuff like that or not?
I think you can. And I know that when you go into I think you have to look at the whole video that she just did. She gave the evidence of that statement. Niche has it rated as an 8 or a 9 or whatever. So that's someone else's. I can't get in trouble because I'm reporting a fact from a third party. I can't get in trouble when I say, hey, this school has an 85% graduation or college rate. That's a bona fide fact. When I say these are much better schools than the ones in X county, now I'm running into a problem. I'm degrading another school. I'm steering them away from that community. I can't do that. Yeah. And you're right. You can't overthink this stuff. And I think you just got to kind of sometimes just run with it. Miguel, I'd like you to comment. I'm going to try to bring your page up here. And maybe there it is. A long time ago, you were just doing some videos of just sitting in front of the camera. And now you've gotten to a point of you're actually planning them out. You are getting a partner to help you out. Like, let's watch this one real quick. Oh, hold on.
Family home in a desirable neighborhood with 2 community pools, dog parks, and basketball courts? Well, come check out 192 Embry Mill Road.
So this is a property introduction video. And what's been your evolution as far as you're putting things up on social media?
I think it just kind of like depends. I try to have, for me personally, I'll actually agree with what I think Emma was saying in terms of like there needs to be like, she said that she does some personal stuff as well as real estate stuff. I think as crazy as it sounds, like I think it's important to have both. Because I think what happens a lot of times is the people that follow your friends, if all they see is real estate stuff, they'll start tuning you out and they'll start being like, oh, this is just a real estate guy, especially people who know you that well. So I try to have a mixture of both when I just do posts. When I do videos, I try to keep it more real estate, but I will have like some personal stuff. But I just kind of get it out there and whatever's going on in my life, whether it's like real estate or personal, I just post about it. So like right now, we're at the 6 month mark. I've sold a lot of homes. We as real estate have just done a lot of stuff in terms of like home buyer seminars, home sales, and then I've done some personal stuff. I've mixed it up into a recap. I posted it, and then recently, like somebody DM'd me and started a conversation, and it's now turned into a home buyers consultation for me. And I think for me, I've seen this year specifically, not as much last year, but I've posted a lot more, and I've had 2 transactions that came through like social media. So because I've seen that, now I'm not saying like I'm not doing all the Buffini stuff because I still have like my metrics for like calls, notes, pop buys, but social media has definitely become like a big component for me because you would just be surprised how many people that never like your videos and never comment are like watching it, and then one day for whatever reason like they reach out to you and they're like, hey, like this guy is always talking about X, Y, and Z. The video I just put out, I don't know if you guys saw, but basically the rent payments for qualifications, Bill Pulte just made an announcement. He's Trump's HUD guy. Not trying to get political. I'm just telling you what he said. He basically just said that they're going to start making like lenders, basically they're going to have lenders use rent payments towards credit history. And some of that was already going on, but I put the video out, and then that's what led to someone DMing me like literally last night. I don't know if that's going to turn into something, but they like DM me like, oh, like, do you think this would apply to me? And might have that conversation, but I just think it's important. And my evolution just kind of been like consistently just whatever real estate or personal wise, just kind of putting something out there to create that engagement.
Yeah.
But just have a mix of both for me. Just because
Yeah.
I don't want people to tune me out and be like, Miguel is just a real estate guy. He just wants to sell me homes, you know?
Yeah, you're using
I have a
the
question.
latest you're using the latest news and putting that into your posting. Go ahead, the next person there asking.
Yes, sir.
I don't hear you.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can. Yeah.
Perfect. So my question for you, Miguel, do you have a strategy for your social media where you say, this week I'm gonna post everyday content?
Yeah, it's
I'm so
coming
sorry,
and
it cut
going.
out a little bit.
Yoser, it's cutting out. We can't. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
little
that's
bit,
much
yeah.
better. Yeah, whatever you just did there. Yeah.
Perfect. So, okay, my question for you, Miguel, is do you have a strategy for your social media? Like you say, this week I'm gonna post educational content. Next week I'm gonna post everyday content, like fun and engagement. This week I'm gonna focus more on listings and houses.
Yeah, that's a good question. You know how like Buffini will be like, okay, you're supposed to do like metrics, like certain amount of calls, certain amount of no's, certain amount of Popeyes. My personal goal is every week, and I don't meet it, so I'm not gonna pretend like I do it every time. You'll see, because you'll see I don't meet the post criteria, but I try to post at least 4 times a week. And it doesn't have to be video every time. Sometimes it can just be like a post of like the Woodbridge real estate market, like rental prices or whatever. But I try to post 4 times. And then the 4 posts, I tried to just do what's going on real estate wise in my like career, like whether it's like a post, hey, we're doing open houses this weekend, we're doing, or if I have a listing video for a listing that's coming up, or if I'm like for example, like Teo sometimes has listings, and so he pays for professional marketing for those listings. I pay for professional marketing for mine, but if he has a listing, even though we're on the same team, I'm not gonna pay $800 to do a video for it. So I'll just take my camera, I have a gimbal, I just do a walkthrough of the property, and then I put it in Adobe Pro, put it at speed duration. Go, yeah, exactly. I'm not paying $800 for this video. Like I literally just took a gimbal, went up and down,
I think that's
narrated.
the one you and I talked about. I was like, "Hey, who's holding your camera?" He's like, "I think it was my sister or brother." I just said, "Come with me. I
Yeah,
need someone to hold my camera."
exactly. Yeah, and just quickly put it out.
Yeah.
And you know, a couple of videos like this earlier in the year were the reason like somebody like reached out to me about like listing their property, and it's just like little things like that. Whatever's going on, just put it out. And then like sometimes it's like a comedy thing. Very like I literally will get an idea for a video, like the video about me getting a call from a client. It was kind of like something that it just kept happening to me, where it's like every time I went out, somebody was like, now I want to see the expensive property.
Yeah.
Not when you weren't eating with your family, but now when you're eating with your family, now I want to see it. So it
Right.
was like one of those things. But like, you know, obviously I wouldn't put anybody's like personal name in and whatever. But you know, like I just had a video recently that I told Teo and I made him record part of it like yesterday, and I'm gonna record it in pieces and put it together later. But I have a video in my head that's like it's gonna be like point of view, like POV, realtors doing business everywhere. And I don't know how much you guys can
Hold on,
listen to
let's
But tell
listen
me
to this real
yours.
quick.
I need you to move quick. It's going quick.
As soon as we walk into this one, we see an awesome bedroom and a full bath. First level, love to see it. Like I mentioned before, we gotta move quick, so we're gonna run upstairs. Now we're getting into the kitchen and living room space. This spot is a vibe. Gonna walk right by my colleague, not even notice him, and just check the ambiance of this place. So we gotta go upstairs now. First thing we're gonna check out is that master bedroom, spacious. Look at that view, it's sick. And we're gonna slide into that primary bathroom. I mean, this is everything you need with the double vanity shower combo. Down the hall, you also got another full bath next to an awesome bedroom with another great view that you could turn into an office. This is the third upstairs bedroom with another irreplaceable view. I also want to make sure you guys got a beautiful view coming from this living room as we take a second look at the vibe of this living room kitchen combo on our way out to the deck. And the deck is a vibe.
Hurry up.
All right, so that just shows, I think, the ability to just take what you got, run through the house. Now, you obviously put all that together. Actually, it's one shot, correct?
I think so.
Might have
It's
been a
just
separate one, but
There might
mostly
have
it's
been
a
one
walk
transition.
through, and then you did an edit. You just did a voiceover.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes
Right.
it's just holding all that stuff
Yeah.
and putting it together later.
And just real quick, Yoser, but guys, this is him having done this for well over a year, 2 years, and now he's reaching this point where they're adding the music, the special effects, the stickers, and he's a lot more relaxed because now he's done it so many times. So I think I want you to know I can aspire to that level. I can aspire to Teo, to Miguel, to Emma, to those that are just doing this like they're falling off a chair. But it's going to take time to just get going here. I don't really do that type of thing yet, is what I'm going to say. I'm more of, as y'all know, I just changed this one social media, and I might switch most of them back over to it. I have Anthony Carr TV. I'm thinking on switching it to the Real Estate Know-It-All, only because yeah, exactly. See, it makes you chuckle, but that's what my stuff is. My stuff is Q&A. My stuff is what's the contract say, and that kind of my vibe is it's the older. I'm in the Gen X, the older Gen X, and the younger baby boomer. But that's kind of where I might be going off and doing that. Yoser, you had a comment, I think.
Yes. Teo, oh my God, Miguel, I have one more question. For your funny videos and the stuff you post, do you always try to be creative or do you copy some other people's work?
I don't think there's anything wrong with copying other people's work because I see some people
Bingo.
doing the same thing, but
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't do that personally too much. Like, I don't think I've done it yet. Maybe I will do it one day, but I think and I'm swear to God, I'm not lying to you guys. I have a chain of notes I send to Teo in a text message where I just give him video ideas for like whatever, and then I just when I have a chance, I do it. Like I said, the last one I'm working on is like POV when realtors are doing business everywhere, and like I made Teo record me taking a call at the gym, and then I'm gonna do it like at a restaurant, in bed. You know what I mean? Like everywhere, shot. But I haven't seen anybody do that. Like maybe it's out there, but like I try to come up with my own stuff. If I
You
think
should
it's a
do
good deal, I'll write it down.
You should be in the bathroom and just have a video of the door of the stall.
Yeah, see, I could add something like that. You know, just something that like everyone relates to, especially like my family. Like when they complain, they're like, Miguel,
Right.
like not here.
Come on,
That's where I
man.
want
Yeah,
it the
I
most.
appreciate that. All right, real quick before I know we're getting toward the end of it here. I wanted to bring up Universal Title has got a couple of programs that they're starting to use, and Shannon's here. Shannon, do you want to talk about the Real Estate Success Program and the Realify? Is she still here?
She said she has a meeting.
Oh, dang. Okay. Well, I'll tell you this. They now have one of their offices has a green room and ability to shoot. If you want to do just stuff straight to the camera, they have special days where agents just come out and get in the line and start doing their shooting, and they'll do all the professional for you. They also have a program where it's Realify Your Brand. And this is more of a for-fee type of a program. And when she saw my email, she says, "Hey, we've got this. I didn't know if you knew about it." And honestly, I didn't. I knew about the Let's Get Social Collaboration Accountability program they had, and agents are starting to use that, but I didn't know they had connected with a video company to do this. We have Riley with our team that does that as well. And so you can always talk with Riley about doing some stuff professionally. But where I'm coming from predominantly is that we do the straight up get in front of the camera. And you know that Christy does a lot of these where she just does, "Hey, I'm going to turn on the camera and say something about what's going on in the office." She's doing it predominantly from a recruiting and grow our office perspective. And so, but this is pretty familiar where she just sits down, gets it done. She's very consistent. And this was when we had our 100, we did 100 push-up challenge. I didn't do so well in that. They did great. But anyway, so this is this is her channel. And then this was Dimitar, mixes a lot of personal with real estate as well, and gets a different level of participation on that. Jen Ramos, you had a question or comment?
I did. I just wanted to share a little bit of my own knowledge and from my experience, if you don't mind. I've been doing this for a long time. I used to audit some people's Instagram pages. So just to see their reels, all their things. And from what I know and what I learned, back to Yoster's point about, you could pick 2 to 3 interests. And this is what's worked for me with my other business, picking 2 to 3 interests you have and making reels around that so that you don't only have just like real estate, all business. And like Yoster said, people connect more to you if you do that. And let's just say like you love to read books, you post something about a book. It could be real estate, it could be whatever, but your interest in books could be part of that, of those topics, those 2 to 3 topics. And then somebody may come on and see that and they end up following you because they found you that way. But then they're also going to be introduced to your real estate content as well. And I also note that if you're going to do a reel, you should absolutely always, as much as possible, try to put the main reel should have some type of the photo should be catchy. So the image, right? Like you see here, the image, it should be the interesting, and also make sure you have some type of hook or title if you want to put text on it. Usually that has keywords so that it relates to the video or the industry you're in. So in this real estate.
Very good.
And
that's a good point. Dimitar, a lot of what he does a lot of vacation with a family, and he does gardening. Those are the 2 things he shares outside of real estate. That's a really good point. I've not really narrowed it down for me. I just like exercising, and I really don't pull that in, but I get a lot of shots doing that. So I may need to look how I can do that.
And this is what we're going to be talking about for the next sessions is how to boost the algorithm, what pictures to choose, what is a reel, what is a post, what is a story. But just before you finish, Anthony, just 1 second, can you put the KW United Instagram page, please?
Oh boy, you sure?
And yes, the happy birthday page.
Okay.
And can everyone
we call
else
this the happy birthday page? Yeah.
And if everyone else have their phones, can you please open it and check the Steve and Vernon's video? We started working on our Instagram again, and let's show them some support, some likes, comments. Thank you.
So this is KW_United. And this is just a post that they did a video.
Which doesn't mean much except that I'm here to help you guys build businesses. And when I have a guy like Vernon who is doing it all, and yet he's very limited because he's running his own business.
And then these are the class talking about what we're doing. So as we're moving forward, and this is like step number 1, is we want to start tagging everything we're doing with hashtag KW United. And let me show you what that does when you do that, okay? So when someone searches KW United here, there's 11,000 posts. Oops, something happened here. For some reason, it's not coming through. It was there earlier. I may be hitting something wrong, but let's just do this. When you do hashtag KW, it pulls up whatever's in that social media. Maybe this one will let me do it this way. But what it does is it pulls in everything that's in this hashtag. So right now on YouTube, this is what we're finding, me and Tim, only because he and I are putting in KW United on all our videos. So I'll be encouraging other folks to be doing that. The same thing with YouTube, the same thing with Instagram, And what it does is it gives you, see, we got 10,000 posts, and most of them I think are birthdays. Well, there you go. This is starting to turn around. That's good. So as people search KW United, they're going to see a lot more than just pictures about houses. They're going to see activity. They're going to see training. They're going to see collaboration. And it also gives you the opportunity to promote your own channel by being part of a bigger community. I can do hashtag Anthony Carr Associates, but trust me, no one is looking for hashtag Anthony Carr Associates. They're just not, you know? So anyway, I want to wrap up here. The purpose of today was to just get it kicked off. And I know when I sent this out in an email earlier, several said, dang, I'm going to be out of town that day, and they weren't going to be able to, so hopefully they'll see this video. But what we want to start doing, and I'm trying to get feedback from the collective, is how often would you want to see something like this on a Thursday, on a Friday, probably not Friday, but a Tuesday after a meeting, a Wednesday, a Thursday, a Monday? What topics do you want to talk about? But I started reaching out this because and if you received an email from me about this earlier, it was about all video. And if you weren't doing video, you didn't get that email from me. That was the line I drew on that, because we've got a lot of people that are doing video, and we want to encourage them, but also we want to encourage those who aren't doing it to start doing it. So part of this social Thursday that we're going to do, or whatever it is you had to have posted something before you can show up at the event on that day. Okay? Because we don't want this to be come learn and learn and learn and learn and learn and never go out and do something. You got to go out and do something with this information. And predominantly because we know it's not that the YouTube and the video is coming, it's here. This is it. And the ones that are at the top, regardless of the quality or what, the authenticity of those videos is what's getting traffic. And so we want to be able to do that and get on that stage as well as our competitors are. And we can do that as a group, I think, a little bit better. All right. Any final questions, comments? Yeah, Miguel, go ahead.
So would that be something where that week we posted something, and then as a group we kind of review everyone's posts and like kind of figure out how we could improve?
Yeah.
Is that kind of like the gist of it?
Okay. That's part of it. Yeah.
That's a great idea.
I'd like that.
And I mean, that's a great piece, but I don't want it to be discouraging to anyone, because look, it's definitely a help for someone to say, Anthony, I think you should have said it this way. I think, and I can't go back and edit it once it's posted. I'm done. I'm moving along. All right. But for the next time, it will help me to know what I can do. Yeah, Laura.
Yeah. For me, I think I know we've had classes before, but actually for us who need to make sure that our Facebook and Instagram and all of them are working together, maybe that needs to be our first class, and soon, so that then when we go to post and learn how to post, we know that everything is going out in the right direction. Because
Okay.
I'm not sure, I don't think mine are set up right. I post, but I think I need to delete one of my Facebook pages. I think I have two. I'm not sure, because I don't know enough about it. Okay, let me just say that up front.
You can come to me anytime and we will fix that together and create a new Instagram, Facebook page for you and start posting pictures. And I already have beautiful pictures of you in the Buffini and doing the pop buys, and we can start doing that together whenever you.
Okay, fantastic. I'm taking you up on that. As a
deal.
matter of fact, put it in your calendar next week, Tuesday, after my
Got
meeting.
you.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, so about 1 o'clock.
But this is how we want it to be, because this is the type of outreach that when we get done talking, you can run off and do it that afternoon. It's not like I'm going to teach you how to do a newsletter. Now you got to go write it and produce it and go find a printer and then mail it and then get your results later. This is going to get you instant result, even if the result is just for you to get to get it done and start building the wall. And that's what we're doing. We're building a wall of content over time. That's what we're doing.
And
Yeah.
Anthony, we have a slide of that I made with common questions that hold Asians back from using social media consistently, which have the questions that we all get, like our insecurity. I don't like to put my face. I don't like to make a video by myself. I'm not comfortable. I don't know what to post. I feel I'm bragging. I don't know how to use TikTok, Instagram. It's hard to be consistent. And we all have those questions and insecurities sometimes, but we just have to do it. We just have to post, start doing it, be consistent. Like start simple. You have no time, use a system. Like Miguel have a system of posting 4 times a week. It doesn't have to be something so professional or a perfect video. It may be a screenshot of the market, updates or whatever. And the good thing about this class is that we're gonna encourage each other. Like, let's suppose I have an open house this Saturday and I don't have anyone to help me take a video. I can ask some of the people that are in this class to come with me if they can, and we film each other. And like Miss Laura, if she doesn't know how to set her Instagram, we are here to help her. Like we help each other grow our Instagram and at the same time, take advantage of the KW United Instagram to post our content.
Great. So let's wrap it up. And this is this is your to-do list. All right. Number 1, snag a video and posting buddy. This is someone that's like, hey, I need you to hold this camera for me. That's what I'm talking about. I remember when Miguel, he was talking about one of these videos. I said, who did that? He goes, I just had someone, it was a friend or a family member. They said, just hold this, then I'm going to take it from you. And then he ran off with it. But that was his video posting buddy for the day. This is also for them to go by, hey, I didn't see anything posted on today's, on your YouTube channel or on your Instagram. And then after you post something in the comments, always go hashtag KW United to start connecting your postings to the collective so that it's part of a bigger community that people will be searching. Okay. And then begin geotagging wherever you're located for that product. Like if you're in Dumfries, hashtag Dumfries. If it's a town like Arlington, you need to do Arlington, VA, because there's Arlington, Texas, Springfield, VA, because there's a lot of Springfields and things like that. Falls Church, hashtag it. The points there, it increases discoverability, boosts your engagement, builds credibility by showing authenticity. When people are moving from out of state, like from Houston is one of the biggest towns that people are moving from to Northern Virginia. Is it Houston? No, not Houston. I forget the name of it, but it's one of the Texas towns. So if they say, hey, I think I want to move to Fairfax, and you got hashtag Fairfax, whatever you're posting with hashtag Fairfax is going to show up in that search for them. And then Universal Title's got these things here. We're going to come back to this. This is not a one-off here. We're going to be doing this and spending a lot more time with it. And I mean, I don't want you to change your what am I to a digital creator yet. Okay, we really are realtors. We sell real estate, and so that's what we do. All right. I want to thank everyone for coming out. We're going to post this up on the KW United YouTube channel. And so you can see it again if you want to get and see what we've got going on here. And I'll be promoting this to the rest of the office. But we'll come up with a day. If you guys want to email me and say this day works best or that day works best, and what topics do you want to see covered? But a lot of that is going to be like Miguel said, hey, let me show you what I posted, guys. Or maybe as we're going toward that day, we're all sending it to our group and say, this is what I posted. Would you please look at it before we come together? And then you can get some comments and see how that's going to work. All right.